I promise I'm there, but I cannot untangle my headphones. Hello, hello. How are we doing? Good afternoon. Thank you, Paulina, for following. I appreciate that. And I was wondering, I don't have. I managed to untangle them. Also, yeah, spoiler. I think you might also have known already, but this is I speak in English during my streams, which is arguably detrimental to the quality of the stream. But we had some angry Italians come in last week or 2 weeks ago. We're like, "You're a traitor for speaking English instead of Italian," and I was like, "Where do you live? Like Perth or Canberra? Sydney? Yeah, the guy was from Sydney." So I actually was thinking. So I have a when I stream games, I have this thing that is I call it a chatter fish tank, which is basically an overlay where every chatter becomes a fish, which is on my website. So I was thinking, since I don't have it now, if I can get my computer to not be dead. Oh, okay, my computer is dead. Never mind. Alright, I don't want to waste too much time on that. It absolutely doesn't make such a difference on the stream. So, yeah. The music is absolutely too high. Thank you. It was still... It was for the starting soon. The music is supposed to be higher, so at least you hear it. But yeah. I'm getting started. I saw you in chat, so I started the stream. And, yeah. Does the thesis also give you a mark? Because I know it's 20 CFUs. Diciamocelo chiaramente, da un voto alla tesi perché io non so come calcolarmi la media con la tesi. Ho dei problemi. But yeah. Little digression. It's also very high in my ears. Let me open Unity. Let's open Unity up. And alright. Yeah, we're doing game dev. Look at that. Look at that. A Unity loading screen. Woo! This is pretty funny, actually. There's a little finger here, pointer, instead of a cursor. Can I draw, like... Wait! What did you think I was gonna draw? What do you think I was gonna draw? What? Nothing is wrong here. Hello, hello. It's fine, man. Momor, caught. Wait, Malimor has a childish sense of humor. Really? I would have never said hello. We are also live on YouTube. If you'd rather watch there, but there's no one there right now. You're drawing of scissors. Oh yeah, that's exactly what I was doing. I was actually, you know, do you have Art Attack in Australia? It's like the rounded point, the round pointed scissors, like the ones you give no wait, you could make connections with what I'm saying that is probably not a good thing. I think I don't want to go there. It's cherries. You know what? It's cherries. Hello, Gilbert on YouTube. How are you doing? Welcome. Thank you for tuning in. Bit silly in it. Yeah. Honestly, it's not worth exploring that. It was not such a fun joke that I would risk saying something that I definitely do not think. I think I stopped right in time. Wow, this is a new record. I'm getting myself cancelled in 2 minutes, like something like 2 minutes. But you know what? All is fair. Yeah, we have Unity here. I actually have. Congrats. Thank you. It takes talent. Can I say that? It takes talent. I'm using. I don't know how long this English as a second language excuse is gonna work as, but I promise I'm a good person. I promise I'm not a bad person. Let's phrase it that way. Jokes aside, I have actually made progress. With the game. Pretty good. Hope everyone will have a great start of the weekday. I mean, for me, it's 3 p.m. right now. So it's let's say everyone will have a great start of the week. I had a pretty great start of the week in the on the weekdays. So actually, you know what? How did you know? How did you know? How did you do it? But yeah, have a great start of the weekday for you as well. Are you up to anything crazy, or just good, or just interesting? Jokes aside, Kozo. If I don't get myself cancelled, you get myself cancelled. You know, that's right. Okay. So last time I was live doing this, I've been very insecure about developing this live, because usually when I do live game dev, I don't get anything done. But like, I couldn't get anything done to save my life, because as you can see, it's been a couple of minutes. I yap. I'm a yapping professional. Kappa. Paolo, do not get me cancelled as well, please. There's already 2 people here trying to get me cancelled. It really be your own, right? But yeah, so I get very I get very self-conscious and insecure about doing game dev live, because I don't get anything done. But last week, I think it was last week, we developed the load and save system, which now allows me to basically have different saves. For example, I have different gardens. Let's go into Lorpz 2. And if I go to Lorpz 2, you can see there's different props, and I can, if you look here, I have a selected prop. Everything is a placeholder for now. Okay, everything is a placeholder. So I can go prop place, and I can place some props in the garden. Okay, and if I move close to one, now it's very abrupt. So don't mind it. But if I move close to one, it selects it for me when I stop. So if I move, I can just scurry by. But if I like stop, it will select the closest one. I can also remove them. What is happening? Okay, there's bugs. Oh, I know why there's bugs. No, I don't know why there's bugs. Why is there bugs? Was there bugs? I don't think. Maybe there were no bugs and I'm just silly. Prop hunt. This is a prop hunt for real. Like, where am I? I cannot even hide. You cannot find me anymore. I'm disguised as a prop. But yeah, and then I can. You can see now there's 4 and 4 me there. I can save and quit. I can go back to Lorpz 2, and it's the same props. And if I quit, I go to hello, for example. You can see it's a different garden, and all of this is pretty fast. I've been working with addressables, so the cool thing and what I'm trying to learn is. Oh, wait, you cannot see that. It's a separate page. So I only have the boot scene in the build like this, and everything else is addressable. So we're optimizing for memory management for those props are flying. Yeah, those props are not supposed to be there. I don't even know why they're there, honestly. You're not supposed to be able to put them so high up. But I don't know how they got there. We'll figure it out one day. But yeah, so everything is very optimized for memory management. Everything is if I go here, I think I can stop the game. If I show you here, this is basically all the asset bundles that get created. And the big thing is that, where is it? Level scenes. So we have this basic the default garden, basically. The default garden is basically the level, because eventually I want to have different levels with different levels with different props and the critters. So I don't want to have all of them loaded at the same time. By the way, thank you, Bad Gal Beach, for following. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Where is Unity? Yeah, here. Yeah, and so basically what I'm doing is I'm managing all of my memory in a way. Yeah, you see all of these will eventually also have textures and materials and audio associated with them. So I don't want to have it loaded in memory when it's not needed. It's gonna cause a slower startup time. It's gonna cause a bigger memory consumption on the game when it's not needed. And so everything is built on addressables, basically. The other thing I'm doing, the other thing that I'm pretty proud of, is that if I go here in the scriptable objects, you can barely see it. Wait, let me. There's a fan behind me, but yeah, if I go here in the project, I have these event channels, and basically, instead of I'm building. I'm using a singleton based architecture, and for this project, what I'm trying to do is to avoid doing that. So I want to avoid references to singletons in my code. I want to have every class as decoupled as possible. Only a singleton? I'm a doubleton, man. I honestly thought you were going to bash me like you're a singleton, you get no bitches or something like that. But honestly, you're a doubleton. That's I do not have a comeback. I'm not. My brain is not primed yet to reply to jokes. Damn, you're me when bench. Me when bench. I'm reading the news. Singletons. Oh yeah. You like singletons, Paulino? I usually just do singletons, okay? But this time I was like, you know what? I wanna make a game. I've not made a game in years. I've only been doing web dev. But I also want to learn something else so I can sell it as something new, okay? And so I'm doing this event-based architecture. So let's take a generic class. I mean, generic. Let's take the gameplay manager class, okay? Can you see it? I think so, okay. Why is it so small? Wait, I moved the wrong page. I moved the wrong window. If I take this window and I put it here, okay. Okay, you see? Instead of having singletons, I have event channels, and I basically just tell the channel, hey dude, it's a pub sub approach, basically. I have this event channel, and components and classes will listen to and broadcast to different events. Also, if somebody speaks English natively, do you say broadcast on a channel or broadcast to a channel? Because I feel like both work, and I'm not sure. If you like singletons, you love doubletons, master. It's a master Uwe Semichidori Pornhub live, but forget what I said. I have no clue what it was. I don't know. There must be like an interference. Is there someone like disturbing the stream saying things? I don't know. But I failed English. I mean, you speak Australian English, so it's probably I'm probably more reliable than you on that. But yeah, I think both work, but that's not the problem. Like, I basically have these, and instead of having these hard-coded in like an event hub class, I do have, and you can see them here, I have all of them as scriptable objects. So what happens is, if I go to the gameplay manager, you can see I have them just referenced in here. And then of course I have some other scriptable objects that are sort of like a singleton, but it's not really a singleton. It's just data storage basically. And I have one for the save system, which basically let me show you. I mean, it's pretty clear. I don't think I have to explain you what it does. I don't think I have to explain what the object that contains the save system data does, because I'll take everyone will understand. But if you look at this, when I why is this not connected? Oh wait, why did he not select a button? Okay, when I select one, for example, Los Propos, you will see it will load all the data from disk and put it in here. And then I have a game state that does a little more, but it's basically just a center square that every different component in class will put its stuff into, and it will also display dispatch some events. But these are mostly the ones that are strictly related to the game state, so it's not like there can be... These are events that are not decoupled from the game state. And I could have the game state listen to the events, but I do it for the input reader. I do for the input. If you look at this, boom, I have all of this. I can do it for the game set as well. Okay, so let's go back to the game. So let's start developing a little bit. I think I probably need to pull up a browser tab here. And one thing, I think the first thing I want to make very clear is do you need a game design document when you're making a game? Probably yes. Let me tell you, probably yes. And I'm not saying this to be like pedantic, okay? I'm saying this because I don't have one. And approaching coding is very much annoying. Like I can think of a feature, I will plan the feature, I will code the feature. I don't have problems coding the features, but knowing what to code is difficult. So yesterday I was like, I'm gonna implement the player controller. Let's go. Player state. Then I stopped. I was like, I don't even know what I want the player to do. What am I coding? I have no clue what I'm doing. And so I stopped a second, and I kind of decided here I wanted the player controller to do these kind of things. For now, we don't have the zoom. We don't have the zoom functionality added. Malemore. Icos live. Are you someone who lives, loves, and or laughs? I would say I'm a live, love, and laugher. Yeah, well, I'm something of a live, lover, and laugher. Isn't that like the millennial thing? Am I too young to be a live, love, and laugher? An LLL? A triple L? Lur? Triple L? I'm not sure. What do we call people that live, love, and laugh? Except for millennials, I guess. No, you know, it's not even millennials. It's like moms of millennials, right? True gamers. Okay, you know what? The Venn diagram between millennial moms, so Gen X moms and gamers, is very much a single circle. Okay? This is probably the first time this thing has ever been said. But yeah, so I want to now basically have the game react to the, how would you say it? I want to have the game react to the props being placed, because again, one thing I had not showed you, I can also inspect the items. It's not like it's gonna be a game changer, a crazy game changer, if I don't show you. But if I press an item here, I used to have some text that would show what was being visualized, but I don't know. I can go to cursor. You can see here cursor, and I can actually open a window, and this will give me information. So for example, I inspect a rock. It's like, okay, this is a rock. It counts as a rock. It's small, it's large, whatever. Excuse me, I left for a few minutes. How did we get talking about moms from game dev? Moms at game dev are very much to close and related fields. I will not elaborate on that. Least chaotic Mario stream. Honestly, after the Paper Mario streams that we've been having the last month, it's tough. Okay. Chapter 2 in the Paper Mario stream got a little wild, so now we're still recovering from the aftermath of that stream. But yeah. So now what I want to do is, I've been talking about this for a while. Okay, let's call it trait catalog. Okay, let me show you on Unity. So if I go to garden data and open this up, I have this custom inspector that lets me see what is inside of a garden. So I have the garden, I have the critters that can be in that garden, I have the props that can be in that garden, and all of these critters and props. So if I go to critter, like you can see here, for example, the ant has two traits. It's an insect and it's small. The bunny is a mammal, is small, and is a herbivore. I don't think rabbits are herbivores, but I will not speak on the topic. I don't want to get into too controversial, okay? For example, we have the frog. The frog is an amphibian. It's just an amphibian. Same goes for props. So props, for example, the boulder is a stone. The pebble is a stone, and it's also small, for example, okay? Why am I'm very confused. Oh, okay, now I see. Okay, and what are these? These are the traits. So the traits are organized in a tree-like structure, let's say. Like I can see, this is a generic, like large. Large is a generic trait, but it's also a size trait. So large is a size trait, and all size traits are generic traits. So you can see it's kind of like inheritance. So for example, I have critter specific traits, and diet is one of those, and carnivore, herbivore, omnivore, or insect. You can see like an ant is an insect, which is a critter, or a bee is an insect and is a critter. But at the same time, if I go to the size small, an ant, a bunny, a lizard, a daisy, and a pebble are all small, which is a size trait with its generic trait. It's like Pokemon typing. It's probably less complex than Pokemon typing. I played hundreds of hours of Pokemon, and I still cannot remember the type chart. I still have the type chart open every time I play Pokemon, and I'm 25. I've been playing for 10 years. I have 150 hours in Scarlet from the last year alone. 2 years actually, but I should know those. This is much less complex, okay? And also probably is a flex in the real world to not know the typing chart. Like, am I cooler because I know it, or because I don't know it? Probably the flex is not knowing it, but I'm not proud of it, okay? I love when Pikachu uses a propeller suit to defeat Ganondorf with Kirby Sock. This is a joke that you really like. I think I have already heard that. Help. The Kirby Sock is a very powerful skill. Insane what I'm turning. You are normal to a guy like me. You are turning normal to a guy like me, okay? I took patient histories today. It was really cool. It's like patient histories where you receive like the dossier with all of their past things, and you do that, or every patient basically has their own version of history, and you have to like compare them and decide who is the negationist. I'm sorry. But yeah, okay, basically this. And the garden state, so basically the level state, it's just gonna be a large tree-like structure. What is a website where you can draw? Draw online. We already saw that we can actually paint on desktop, right? Okay, perfect. So I have this thing, and my garden state is gonna be something like this, okay? Every single square is a trait. This is the root. Every single square is a trait. this is gonna have, or these are not squares, these are shapes. Let's rephrase that. I got lazy. Every single shape is a trait. I should probably put my phone on mute. And these are my traits, and I have my props. Let's draw them like little houses, like this. And my critters, let's draw them like little mice. And every single critter and prop is going to implement some specific traits, okay? And this one is also gonna have this one, for example. And this prop is gonna have that. This prop is gonna have that. This prop is gonna have that. And this prop is gonna have that. Oh yeah, they do not need to implement the lowest one in the tree, okay? Website where you can draw Minecraft. To be fair, that's exactly what the original version of Minecraft is. Like, I remember that the original developer, I would pretend to not know the name, Notch wanted to actually create a new Photoshop alternative, but got the pixels so big that they basically look like cubes. And it was like, you know what, this could be a good game. I don't think this has much strength as a Photoshop competitor, but such big pixels could actually make for a game that works pretty well. Okay? Me when I'm spreading misinformation, right? Trait more like traitor. I'm the traitor because I'm not speaking Italian, right? Were you there when that happened, Kozo? Did you see that happen? The invasion from Angry Italian? Misinformation. Male misinformation. Nor something like that. I don't know. Yeah, I went down for real, yeah. But yeah, and so when I have this is my state, and if I have +1 of this, I want to have +1 of this. And if I have -1 of this, I want to have -1 of this, -1 of this. Of course, this will also do this. And on top of having like just a plus -1, I'm gonna have two counters, which is gonna be a plus for the added, so add and delete. Okay, so if I delete this, if I kill this guy, if this guy dies, I'm just gonna add 1 to the delete counter, and if I create another one of these guys, I'm gonna add 1 of the deleted content. Okay, and if I do this, also let me più 1. I removed the wrong thing. I meant to type +2 here. Okay, so it's basically, I don't know where my mouse is. Okay, I want to have this thing here, and this will carry through. I basically already have this thing implemented. I'm trying to explain how it works, so we're all on the same page. And this is gonna basically have -1 +2. Okay, he's gonna have -1 +2, and this one is gonna have the sum of everything. That's not gonna be really useful, I would say. And yeah, okay, this is basically what we're trying to do. And I have this. It's called a trait ledger. Trait ledger. Can I also do like this? Wait, can I file? Can I copy the entire thing instead of saving it? I don't know. What if I select everything here, like this, and I copy it, and I Yes, perfect. And what I want to do today is add a trade catalog manager. I'm switching between the British and American typing spelling of a catalog, I guess. Add trade catalog manager. We want to also what is this? We want to hook it up to the events in the game state, and also, or make like rather than this, make it reactive to the changes in the game. And also we want to include it in the save data, because of course we want to have that saved. Malamor, I'm hungry. Please give advice. I have the greatest advice for you. Let's play a nice game of Hangman, okay? You have to guess what I'm gonna recommend. What letter? Because what I will pick. It's 4 letters. I'm not even giving you. Should I give you the starting letter? Should I give you the first letter? Soup. Damn, that was a very bad guess. The word was soup. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You lost. You're really, really bad at this game. Can I say that? Can I say that? Is that harassing if I call you bad as heck at this game? This is the funniest thing in the universe. This is a nice, like, what is this screenshot? Okay, so this is what I wanna. You know why I'm self-conscious about about doing game dev on stream. I've been live for 40 minutes. And I haven't even written a single line of code yet. I've been this way. No, don't worry. This is this is a stream first and game dev second. I'm kind of I'm only half joking, guys. Oh, we lost Paulino. Paulino, you will not be forgotten. And anybody that forgets you is dead to me, okay? All right. Let me pull up OBS so I can monitor the stream. I need a third monitor. The problem with monitors is like the more monitors you get, the more monitors you need, okay? When I only had a single monitor, I used to only have this as computer, and I lived for a long time with just a monitor, like 27-inch display. Mwah! It's all I need. During quarantine, I moved to 2 monitors, and I cannot live with less than 2 now. And even now that I have 2, I got like, you know what, a third monitor could actually be pretty good. A third monitor could actually be pretty good. That's good. Getting food by. Don't get too much soup. I have advices for Aikozo. should we make a chat bot? That would be pretty funny, honestly. That would. How fast is that gonna drain my credit card if I do that? If we hook up ChatGPT, is that TOS? Certainly. Wait, how does ChatGPT read? Like, certainly, when you're hungry and looking for something satisfying, here are some quick and easy meal suggestions for you to consider. 1. Quick breakfast options: smoothie bowl, which is, to be fair, like a fruit soup, right? That's pretty funny. Wait! Do you have that already? You already have a ChatGPT chat extension chatbot for Twitch that is free, please? Should you cup teach me to That would be pretty funny. Honestly, that would be pretty funny. Honestly, you know what? For the starting soon screen, and when I'm like be right back, I should just make it so that chat goes and ChatGPT just responds for me to messages and gets me cancelled even faster. Honestly, ChatGPT would get me cancelled even faster. I want to go to level default garden. I want to load the gameplay managers. And it's like, but Mali, why do you load the gameplay managers? I already have the class. I already have the garden trait manager class that I needed, okay? That's crazy. You mean to have like a ChatGPT thing? It would be pretty funny. I am pretty sure that it's against TOS, okay? I'm pretty sure that either Twitch or OpenAI is not agreeing with that. But honestly, it might be not true because I remember there being like ChatGPT powered streams. Is ChatGPT Jesus still a thing? Oh wow, it's still live. It's still live. 25 viewers. I was like 10 times that last time I checked. Okay. Okay. So for now, what we want to do is go to the save data. So save system, save data, and we have place prop data. I am gonna change these classes, okay? I'm gonna go to Unity. It's called game data. Save system. Let's create a new script. Game data. Because the game data is gonna be composed of many different pieces that you can see here. So what I'm gonna do here is actually move this from here to here. Let's close every single tab in this. Also, there was a pop-up. I didn't look at a pop-up. It might be a problem. But yeah, let's remove this. And this should still work. Does it compile still? Where's my console? Okay. Oh wait. Yeah, the console still. Everything compiles still. And what I want to do here is basically just create a new type to store. And honestly, place prop data. This doesn't need to be in its own file anymore. Game data. I'll just put it here. Okay. Now we want to make another class. Public struct saved trait catalog. Catalog. Let's do without the UE. I love the style of writing, like typing with your fingers. Oh wait, okay. Now I see. Now I see what you mean. Now I see what you mean. You're gonna get a fruit soup. Yogurt, cashews, and banana. Very good. Very good snacky. What I'm gonna do here is public saved trait catalog. Trait catalog. Okay. So I'm gonna have a little difference between what the trait catalog will look like. Should I actually? Probably not. I have the GUID for every single trait. It probably doesn't even make sense to have. Okay, the way I had this, let me show you. I was trying to optimize memory like a maniac. Hey, Super Redson, welcome. Hello. Hello. How are you doing? How's the day going? Yeah, I was trying to hyper optimize the memory usage of my data types. Fine, made you pretty good, thank you, pretty good. We are developing a cozy game now. What I'm gonna say now is gonna date both you and I. Okay? Do you remember Viva Pinata? The game Viva Pinata. Have you ever heard of it even? If you do, or you have, hate to break it to ya, you're old as heck. I'm counting myself amongst the old, okay? Amongst the elder. I love Rare. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. It's such a pity that Viva Piñata like never got like sequels after 2008. Okay? I remember having I have very great memories. You're not old. You're just a bunch of the okay. You know what? I'll give it to you, okay? You are the only young person that remembers Viva Piñata. I'll give you that. And yeah, so I've been wanting to make a game. I've not done game development in 2 years. I want to make a game. I want to make a game that is like small in scope that I can get done by the end of the summer, or I can get a demo of by the end of the summer. And we've been doing a little Viva Piñata inspired game. It's gonna be a very stripped down version of that. It's not gonna have all the features. It's just gonna be like you put props down in decorations in your garden, and the little critters, animals, and whatever come and visit your garden, and based on what you have. It's a very simple game. It's not a challenging game, but I guess I'm too young. I was born yesterday. You are too young for this chat. Ikozo Games, Ikozo Live banned from the chat. Okay, we don't want 13-year-olds in the chat. You should not be on Twitch. You should be a kindergarten. Okay. I'm joking. I'm joking. Thank you for following. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Welcome. We need the name for the monthly more viewers, okay? Welcome to the MLM, okay? MLM. I think MLM is a very great, how do you call that? Anagram? No, it's not an anagram. Acronym. Okay? It's a great acronym. No, not controversial. Viva Piñata uses such a fantastic trick to render the fur. Yes. Raise your hand if you're an Isrola enjoyer. raise your hand if you're an Isrola enjoyer, okay? No, I actually watched that, and it was like, yo, that is pretty cool. I'm gonna do this in 2D. Isrola mentioned, let's go. Let's go. No, that video was awesome, and it was like, finally someone is acknowledging Viva Piñata. I have such good memories of playing it on my Nintendo DS. And then it just was forgotten. You're Italian? Bella! Benvenuto allo stream! Come stai? È un caso o non è un caso che tu sia qua? È raro avere italiani sullo stream. Okay, I'm stopping for those not Italian. I'm not gonna speak more Italian here. Oh, so you were expecting that, okay? Mali ain't really yeah, Mali is a fake Italian that just speaks Italian. When we got the angry Italians that were angry at me for speaking English, I was like, I was like playing into their anger, I guess. Never entertained trolls, but I was doing that, and I was like, okay, I'll show you I can speak Italian. I started speaking Italian, and I had an accent, which is what, and they were like, yeah, not with that accent, dude. And I realized as I was speaking Italian, I have an Italian accent in my English, but then I have like a very weird Italian accented English accent in my Italian when I switch back. You had an accent, pieces. What? What are you talking about? Accident. that Kozo is a little slip up, just like pissing your pants. But yeah, we're never getting this game. We're never getting this game done. So yeah, what I was saying before everything, before everything happened, is I have tried to hyper optimize in a way that is not really coherent with today's hardware. How traits work. I didn't want to allocate a string for their ID at all. I didn't want to have a string, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna have a runtime ID. I'm gonna have an integer that just gets initialized at the start of the run. For every prop, it's gonna add a runtime ID to that prop. But now I actually did add a GUID to the props, and you can see that. Where can you see that? I think yeah. Since every prop is its own asset, when I load them, where's the game? If anyone sees the gameplay manager, scream gameplay manager. Okay. So I'm using the GUID to basically save them in the save data. If I show you how the save data looks, as tools. Let's open any of them. Open with Notepad. You can see like we have GUIDs here now, so it's not like we need to be very strict with that memory. I'm pretty sure this memory is not gonna kill our game. Okay. Do you live in an English-speaking country? I live in Milan, Italy. We're live from very sunny Milan, Italy today. I am praying for rain. I am begging the sky to just give us some little rain. I'm drenched in sweat right now. No, yeah, I live in Italy. Yeah. But yeah, so this thing that I'm doing, and why was I assigning, what was the rationale behind assigning a runtime ID, and why was it like a runtime, like assigning a numeric ID, an ordinal numeric ID at runtime? It was like, I don't know if I'm gonna add between updates any props or critters, so I don't want to have statically assigned IDs, and I'm very lazy. I do not want to go and update all the others, and how is that going to break the save data? So what I'm doing now is I'm assigning it like this, and I did not think ahead of for the saving. So now we're just gonna use GUIDs. So this means this dictionary can be a string, this can be a string, this doesn't iterate have no GUID? Let me see. Wait, let me see. Give me a second. Oh, just the garden instead? No. Where is the GUID saved? Is it just for the props for now? Did I just give it to the props? Garden prop. Oh, it's a serialized scriptable object. Okay, I see. What I'm gonna do is just gonna go here. I'm gonna go to iterate. So I'm gonna read the chat now, okay? I'm gonna read the chat now, but this is gonna be a get. Critter garden. This is serialized scriptable object. Okay, perfect. Is the garden trait. So now every single trait and others are going to have a GUID, which means that was weird. Which means that I have no, like, there's no reason to not use those instead of like a runtime ID. Now, and for this we're gonna figure out, like, let's do it like this, and let's figure out what happens. Okay, perfect. You speak English so well that I thought that you lived in the US or something. That is very flattering. I am not joking when I say that my ego gets an insane boost every time someone tells me that. I really appreciate that. That was really funny because in university last semester, ego, absolutely, honestly, it's all that I need. It's all that I need. This was this one time in university this semester where I was in class, and I had this friend that I met. She's from Canada, and we were talking, and then the guy in front of us like turns, and we start talking to him as well. And so we were discussing the class. It was like a very weird class. The professor was very boring, but and at some point I go like, "Oh, nice to meet you, by the way." I'm speaking in English because she's there with us. I cannot start talking Italian. And he goes like, "Oh yeah, nice to meet you, Giuseppe." And I go, "Ah, piacere, Pietro." I was like, "What? What?" And it was really funny. My Canadian friend was really amused by the fact that I tricked him into not thinking it was Italian. So yeah, my ego gets an insane boost when you tell me my English is good. Politecnico. Oh no, yes, absolutely. I shall be lurking from here on out. Hope the dev goes well. Kozo, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for lurking. We need those numbers, okay? We need those numbers. Pump up those numbers, okay? No, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Have a great rest of your evening, I would say. Streamer goes here. Yeah, if I'm gone. If I'm gone, at least you know where I'm supposed to be, okay? If you don't see me, at least you see that the streamer goes here. That was an Easter egg, yeah. I'm really happy that you appreciated it because I was making it. It was like, I'm so funny. Wait, I'm actually the GOAT. I'm gonna do Uniprobably. Poly is my second option. Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. What's your first option, if I can ask? And if you have not done, like, if you're still in your 4th year, I don't know how it works now. I enrolled into Politecnico 6 years ago, but if not 7, I don't remember. Maybe 7 years ago. Oh my god, I'm old. But you, oh okay, Trento would be the first option. That absolutely is fair. But yeah, if you are considering going to Politecnico, please do the early exam and try to get in early, because you don't need to get like a full mark. Like, you just need to get like 60% or 70%, like, and you don't get in the graduatoria. Like, it's easier to get enter. So if you're even considering it, do the test and then worry about it later. Like, you can just not enroll. That's your unsolicited advice for the day. Okay, so now we have a trade ledger. Apparently, and we need to check that, the trade ledger can be serialized. For Bolsonaro to do German tests. Oh wow. that makes sense. That makes sense, but yeah, that's fair. I am guessing you haven't studied much German in your time. Ad moment. Oh yeah, sorry. I don't have. I would need a third monitor to see when the ad is coming, so I can tell you, hey, an ad is coming. But you know what? At least we get 10 minutes without pre-roll ads. But yeah, so now we have this, but I need to rethink how it gets initialized, because for now the way this works is it does not get initialized from save data, okay? And probably what I want to do is, instead of having like the save data like this, eventually I will probably also want to encode the what garden I'm using in the save data, okay? Add moment finish. Oh, wasn't very quick add moment. Okay, you know what? Fair enough. But Okay, let's try to figure out. I think for now we can just use I don't want the save system to have a reference to, let's see, where is the save system? I don't want the save system to have a reference to the game state. I think that makes no sense at all. Rather the other way around. So I want that the save data has two pieces of data in it. One is the header. Why do I have them separated? Because they're gonna be loaded separately. This will all get loaded at the same time, and this will get loaded early to like display the saved the game files, basically the save files. And here I want to have it so that when I save, oh, you know what I want to do? You know what I can do is I can just save the trade catalog, I guess, and handle the exceptions somewhere else. Let's go trade ledger. Let's make it public. And let's go to game data. Let's go public game data. Timestamp is equal new in-game timestamp. Place props is equal that, and trade catalog is equal new saved trade catalog. Now the problem with this is that we don't have a way of creating an empty trade catalog, so I'm just gonna public garden trade ledger. I'm just creating an empty this. So for each oh wait, we actually do have a way. Public garden trade ledger like this. Okay. Now this is the moment of the stream where I code and it's basically just spaghetti in my head. So I have spaghetti here, which means you're gonna see more spaghetti. But we'll make it out alive, okay? We will make it out alive. Public save trade catalog. I'm just gonna initialize the ledger here. Feature, oh okay. We don't need that, perfect. And let's also do trade catalog. Oh, let's do it in here so we don't have problems with null references or something. Ledger. Oh wait, we actually don't need to do this now. We can just oh, it's very easy, honestly. Just make a ledger. Garden trade ledger trade ledger. Okay. Spaghetti injected into code. Absolutely. Like that this is I mean, it's the Italian way, right? It's the Italian way, right? That's how we do it. What I want to do here is when I load, where is the default game data default value? New game data. I just want to make sure we don't have any null exceptions here. Italiano coding. Oh, pizza time. I actually didn't know of that emote. I love that emote. Now I'm gonna say something that is gonna sound very controversial with Italians, okay? I actually don't mind pineapple pizzas that much. I mean, it's not the best pizza, but I think it gets so much hate. And the discourse around it is just dictated by ignorance, okay? Here I said it. You heard it here first. Malimore is pro pineapple on pizza. Please don't unfollow the channel. Please don't unfollow. But, yeah. I actually made a song using that an allegory of pineapple on pizza too. What a shame. I know something. I actually have a song on YouTube on another channel that I will not reveal. Where I made a song like a pineapple pizza apology, but it's like it's obviously not talking about pineapple on pizza. It's more like discrimination or something. But it uses that allegory. Mwah. That song is very great. The recording shitty as the shittiest thing I ever produced, but it was really fun. And I'm not gonna reveal that. But I tasted it once. It didn't taste like shit, but it wasn't really good. That is a very fair opinion, honestly. That is a very fair opinion. Like, untouchable opinion. Let me also do this. Let me also gotta and do this. Okay. So here we can also give it a default value, new header data. All right. So now you're melting on your chair, dude. I have beach towels or towels in general. These are more shower towels, I guess, on my chair because otherwise I'm sticking to it, and I'm still keeping like a nice gap between my back and it. I'm drenched in sweat. I needed to change my shirt before the stream because it was so melted that you could see through my shirt, which was not appropriate for the stream. All right. So I haven't coded shit. You see what I mean when I say I don't get anything done? It's been 1 hour. I've been talking. We've been having fun. We've been enjoying our time together here. But yeah, I live between the mountains, so it's warm anyway. Oh yeah, I mean, I get that. I live in basically just a heat bowl in the middle of the plains, so that's gonna be it. You don't get the breeze of the mountain. You get the stench. Okay. So what we want to do is when we start, we don't need to do this anymore. Okay, game state. We want to initialize the game state. Okay, perfect. So game state is going to have, you can see here, prop placement. We have a list of place props. Hey Johnny, thank you for following. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? My friend Ari in the shower. Be right back in 15 minutes. See you later. Enjoy your shower. That is something I will envy a lot. Hey! Wow, that is a lot of enthusiasm. I love to see that. How are you doing? Hopefully you're having a good day. I have a friend that has a very similar username to yours. It's very unlikely that it's you, so I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna dox my friend, but it's very funny to see. It's very funny to see. Welcome to the stream. Okay, so I need to concentrate. I need to very much concentrate now. Okay. We need a trait ledger, so let's go here. You're Muddy? Didn't know you were a streamer. Are you Muddy? Are you I am very much I am very skeptical of that, okay? You might be. In that case, welcome, but I am very skeptical of that, my friend. Hello, Johnny. Hey. There's the words are colliding here. Okay. Let's go here. Trade management. Welcome to the stream. How did you get the link? How did you find me, Maddie? Public trade ledger. Trade ledger. So for now, what I have here is that I'm loading the save data here. You can see that. Okay, you can see I'm loading the save data here. So what I will do here is go to trade ledger. Trade ledger is equal to that. Perfect. I'm loading that. And here I'm gonna go game state dot. Of course, I don't have that trade ledger yet. Let's move this here and let's move that here. Paul, are you having much time? Are you taking much time switching between tabs? Public garden trade ledger. Trade ledger. And we're gonna go get set. Again, this is very overkill. I'm doing this just for sake of like coherence. Trade ledger is equal trade ledger. Okay. And let's move it like this. And this will save. This will basically just save the trade ledger stuff. Now, what I want to do here is when I'm when I'm placing props, when I'm spawning props in the level, I use, how do I do that? Let's see. I don't do it here. I don't do it in gameplay manager. I do it from somewhere else. Okay. Oh, you know what? We actually need to, when we place the prop, actually know if we want to update the ledger. So what I'm gonna do, it's very difficult to explain what's going on in my head. Bool update ledger is equal to false. Update ledger. All right. Or you know what? I'm not gonna specify it, and I'm gonna go to every time it doesn't compile and update it. Okay. How did it know? I'm gonna have to add it to remove as well, but for now, let's start like this. And also, we have no music anymore, so let me get some music for the stream, so we have something to listen to as a background to what we're doing here. This looks like it's gonna be a little. No. Is it the same? Is it the same album? The same exact album? I'm so scared of YouTube Music. I'm using YouTube Music for the stream music, but this is going to get me very much demonetized or like copyright struck. And this is in the prop placer, so it's going to be true. We want to update the ledger here. Let's also go to the game state and add a update prop bool. We want to update the ledger here, so bool update ledger. and we want to go to the prop remover. Prop is in gameplay player. Prop remover, and this should be true. Okay. Okay, we should be able to update the things. This is not optimized at all. It's not even that bad. Honestly, it's not even that bad. The only thing I could do is like prefetch. You know what? We could actually do that right now. If place prop data is not equal to null, we're gonna go dictionary string garden prop is equal to new dictionary garden prop, and we're gonna go game state dot garden asset dot props dot for each p. We're gonna go and do prefetched props dot add p dot GUID p, and we can reasonably be sure that we're not gonna get a double I don't know how to speak, a double, like a collision here. So instead of doing this, we're just gonna go and be like prefetch props prop data dot prop GUID. Okay. Hey mate, just letting you know I'm here lurking. Hey Rob, hello. Thank you so much, I appreciate that. How are you doing? And welcome to the stream, by the way. Even if you're just lurking, I appreciate that. Okay, so now we prefetch. This is a little better. I mean, again, it's LINQ. It's not super optimized. We could do a for loop. Can we do a for loop? Like if I go control, no. We don't care about that. But hey, Johnny, Colin O. You're in Docker and containers on AWS. Wow. Okay. We have with Paulino, who was in chat a little earlier. We had to learn Docker for our project. Not on AWS. We were like self deploying. We never deploy them. We always run them locally. But there's apparently a lot to learn on Docker. But I was thinking of studying a little bit of cloud stuff because I need to find the thesis, and I do not want to do machine learning. So I was like, you know what? Probably the other field is gonna be something like on cloud or something, and at least having that in the CV is going to be useful. But yeah, Docker is a very big beast. It's easy to like understand what it does. It's not as easy to master it, I guess. That's my feeling from that I cannot speak. That's my gut feeling from having worked very little with it. Okay, so trait ledger, it's a new trait ledger. We load it from the save data, and we don't care about notifying anyone of anything. Definitely easy to get started, but hard to get anything real. Exactly. I totally agree. But it's very good if you want to deploy without worrying. Can I tell you the funniest thing? We did this project for uni for the last semester, and we developed this website. It had like a front end and a back end, and the back end was written in Python. The front end was in Node. So to avoid having people that need to test it, download all the dependencies, install Python and Node and dependencies and everything, let's deploy Docker and let's just have run it from Docker. Can you believe that they were not able? They were having like a it works on my machine kind of error because their Docker didn't work with like 127.0.0.1, but it worked with localhost. Like if you gave it local, like if you didn't give it localhost, it would not find the server. It's crazy. It was pretty funny. So that is when I understood. I have understood nothing about Docker. Like there has to be something. Why isn't Docker the tool that you use to not have that kind of problem? Anyway, we initialize this stuff here. We load it, so it's not like it's a problem. So data here, data dot game dot trade ledger is equal game state dot trade ledger. Okay, so now this should get persisted. So we load it and we save it, so we don't have to worry about the save data anymore. What we want to worry about is stuff being notified. But I'm also wondering if do I want to sync? You know what? I probably need to sync the trade ledger. I'm probably gonna have to sync the trade ledger. I'm gonna do everything in this code. To do, please clean this up / split it into multiple functions. This cannot keep growing. I'm putting this first. I'm putting this in advance because I know I'm gonna do like I'm gonna do something shitty. Hello, welcome back. Welcome back. I hope you feel refreshed now, because that is very important right now. Initializing placed props, and here we go. Initializing trade ledger. And what I want to do here is make sure every single prop that can be in this garden has an entry in the ledger, and there are no. I could actually. You know what? I don't care about. Check that every prop in potentially. Oh, I cannot type in. The garden has an entry. For the moment, I do not care about trespassers. It's not like they have real side effects. You're so fresh. Oh my god, I envy you so much. I have to maintain good posture, because if I go like this and slouch back on my chair, I just like get stuck. And also I have a sunburn on my back, which means I cannot like I have to maintain good. It's not just the heat, I guess, but I'm in a very bad situation right now. Okay, pity me, please, pity me. But okay, so what I'll do is basically just do this again, or I could actually do this, I guess. Ooh, it's not a trait, it's a every trait. It's not like, it's not just props. So for how does it work? I guess let me see how that used to work. I never instantiated. Maybe, oh, it was in the, okay, I know where it was. I need to pull up the good old friend GitHub desktop. Huh? Okay, here. Let me show it to you, so at least you know what I'm doing. I'm such a good streamer. Look at that. Look at that. Incredible streaming talent. I want to go in the comment here, down here. Wait, it's not here? I thought it was supposed to be here. Oh, it's down here. There's more stuff. Initialize ledger. Okay, perfect. It passed all the iterates. Okay, so it created a page for every single iterate. It didn't create any pages for... That is very weird. What was I doing? That's the problem with code that you wrote more than 2 weeks ago. It's legacy. I'm actually going to remove game data. No, garden trait ledger. If you find it, okay. I'm gonna remove the root page. We don't care about the root page anymore. It's gonna be different trees. Get root page. Return new garden calendar. You know what? I'm gonna go throw new key not found exception. Trade ledger. What the hell you think you're doing? Is this formal code? Is this code that works? If trade is equal to null, we cannot pass a null. You know what? Bum. If trade is equal to null, return. Also, Redstone. Do you code? Do you do game dev? Or I mean, it's likely that you do. You watch Acerola. You're here watching a game dev stream. You probably do game dev. But yeah, tell me about your computer science adventures. That sounded so weird. Honestly, that sounded so weird. All right. For each iterate, perfect. I think this is now. I think this is now what I needed to work. Perfect. 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 Gameplay manager. For you know what? Let's do it for each. Let's be very lazy. Iterate it in game state garden asset dot all iterates. If public void, let's put it here. Ensure page exists. If try let's do if not try pages dot target value that perfect pages dot add trade dot GUID new counter. This doesn't have to be a but it contains key. Okay, and this needs to be there like this. Okay, we make sure that every page exists. So we go trait ledger dot ensure page exists it. Perfect. And at the end, this saves the reference, so we could also save it up, but here. But honestly, we're good like this. Okay, perfect. Now we have the trait ledger initialized. What I want to do is I want to go here and debug this to see if we're gonna have some big errors. Let's what's gonna happen here. Remove prop doesn't have a boolean. Bool update ledger. Do we have, you know what? We actually do not need an update ledger in here. We do not need an update ledger in here. This is the problem with coding like this. Like, I would need to do so much more work. But my idea is that people coming here will rather see... would rather see... And here, yes, we want to have that. Bool update ledger. Okay, let's go fix the errors that came up. Oh, no errors? Good. Prop placer. Place prop. Okay, perfect. We start from gameplay check. Want to see the gameplay? There is no change in the gameplay. You can... what happened here? Sometimes, so if I click outside, something happens. Oh, yeah, I know what happened. Sorry, the problem is that we have... boop. Gameplay check. There's not much yet. I can go here. I can create a new game. So let's call it gameplay check. There's not much. Unfortunately, there's not much yet. But like, you can go around. You're tending a garden basically, and you can place props, and these props are gonna be like a tree. This is gonna be like a rock, something. You're much happier now? Then I'm happier too. Then I am much happier too. And you can also like remove the props. You can also you can see like here you can select what tool you want to use. It snaps the closest one when you stop moving. So if you move by, you can also and then remember there's like those four. There's those four, and we are at time. You can see the time in the top right is day 0, 0, and 07, like that. And you can come back, gameplay check, and it's like the same time, same props. And now we're doing the actual game playable stuff, because based on the trait ledger that we have, and this is where we unlock the real gameplay of the game, because based on the trait ledger, we are going to be able to unlock new props and unlock new animals that will come to our garden. So game state, and here is where we actually want to use that. We want to have, I think for now we can just use a void, right? A void public event unity, and it probably goes here, unity action on ledger update is equal, need that like that. This might void for it now, might change later. And here we have if update ledger, we want to do the update ledger stuff, which basically is trait ledger dot register counter action, and it's gonna be prop to spawn. It's going to be add, and it's gonna be quantity 1. And then we're gonna have on ledger update dot invoke, and we notify everybody with this. And now we're gonna be able to see what happens here. At the same time, we're gonna go here, if update ledger and prop dot trait is not equal to null. You know what? I'm not to do null check for trait. Even better, make sure that it is never null. And we're gonna go here and go prop.trait. We're gonna remove the prop, and it's gonna be a write type dot remove. And now we can update the game state. And this is basically the biggest. It's 4 lines of code, 6 lines of code. This is the biggest update I could do to my code base right now. Because now I can go in a trait manager, garden trait ledger. What is it? You know what? Let's find it from here. Load scene. Player, garden manager. We can go in a garden trait manager. And we can go on enable. We also on disable. And we want to have a public void game on trait ledger updated. And what we can do here is we could also add, you know, for now let's keep it void. Let's not add something in case we need it later. That's a very bad approach to these kind of things. Okay, we want to go here and be like game state dot on ledger update plus equal on trait ledger updated game state dot on ledger update, and we want to unsubscribe. For debugging reasons and debugging reasons only, let's do here string is equal to. Do we have a string builder? Logged. Do we have a string builder class in C#? Is it more like list string lines is equal new list string, and then you go and be like for each string GUID in for string GUID in game state dot trait ledger dot do we not have a. Okay, let's do like this instead of this. We're gonna go garden asset dot all iterates. We're gonna go and be like garden counter is equal game state dot trait ledger dot get page trait, and we're gonna lines dot add, and this is where we're gonna go crazy, something like that. Trait dot name, and we have a counter dot added, and we have a counter dot removed, and at the end we go debug dot log lines string dot join. Do we have a join? Concat. Let's go string dot join. Separator is gonna be this, and this is gonna be lines. This should work, right? Let's see if this works. It might not work. We'll see what happens. I'm very scared. Has everything built, like, compiled correctly? That's crazy. I was not expecting that. So I go prop place. Okay, we have a problem. Wait, I need to remember to unload the managers because they get loaded later. I go prop place. Bomb. We have a problem. Why do we have 3 of everything? Why do we have 3 of all of these? What? What is this? Every time this thing is adding... Why is it adding 3 props every time? And also, why is it... What is happening? What the heck? Why is it adding 3 props every time? I'm very much confused. I am very confused right now. It might be something that I introduced. Let me see. Okay, now it's 1. Now it's 2. Now it's 4. Now every time it does more stuff. What is wrong with it? What is wrong with it? Prop placer. It will just game state place prop. True. If update ledger, we register the counter action and invoke another thing. It should not be instantiating stuff like at random. The only place where we have the onPlace prop, let's find all the references, is here. Prop manager, exactly, and game state. It's like we don't have any more places where it gets added. So why are we getting so many triggers? What happens if I keep it pressed? Now it's adding 1 every time. Okay, now it seems to be adding 1 every time, right? What is happening? This is me. I was spamming the key there. I am not sure. Okay. It seems to be working. Let me see. Boulder. Plus 18, minus 17. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, yeah. Honestly, I'm just looking at those. Plus 22. Okay. It seems to be working here. But why the heck is the ledger updating so weirdly? It might be a problem with the code that I wrote a long time ago, which I was pretty sure I tested, but it might not be that. I might not have tested it, which is very embarrassing for me. Also, I am so hungry right now. I am so hungry. Let me do something. Let me do something crazy. Nobody has ever thought of something like this. I'm gonna open WhatsApp. Mi porti un biscottino. Anzi, can you bring me? To what is prugna in inglese? Prune? The fruit. I don't know what the fruit is. A fruit. I'm asking my brother to bring me a fruit, okay? Okay. Get page. If action page at quantity is a class, so that the reference gets saved. Okay. I'm also I think I can just do this and not pre-declare it. Okay, now the problem is this. I think the problem happens here. For every iterate in the parents, do I have something weird? Let's do this. Debug.log. Adding. I need to interpolate the string. Adding parent.name parent of trade.name. Now we're gonna have an incredible mess in the console, but bear with me. Place. Ooh, we have an error here. What kind of error do we have? Okay, but it does. Adding stone, parent of boulder. Adding mineral, parent of stone. And adding prop, parent of mineral, which is very good. Now, we have a null. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Wait, what? Wait, what? How do we have nulls here? Let's check. Let's check. We have garden data. Why does it not show? Oh, we're gonna have a ton of errors here. Something is wrong is happening here. But yeah, boulder here, like prop, has a non-parent. Okay, so what we want to do here is go back to garden prop and parents. Where is parents? Can you see parent? Okay, parents traits to RA, and traits is this. But if I go to garden trait, a trait can only have one. This could be okay. This is it. Okay, we need to do if. Okay. Wait. Let's do. Use block body for property. If trait, if parent is equal to null, return. I mean, let's go. Let's do it. New list itrait. Parents is equal new list, and then here we go. If parent is not equal to null, parents dot add parent, and here we return. Oh, it's not a. Okay, it's not a list. Okay, so let's do. If the parent is not equal to null, we return that. Rather, if parent is equal to null, we return an empty array, return an empty array. Else, we return this, which I guess works. Now, we should not get that error anymore. Now, let's see what happens here. So, we place a prop. We add stone. I mean, we add boulder. We add stone, parent of boulder, mineral, parent of stone, prop, parent of mineral, and we do not get the error anymore. Now, why the hell do we have +3 on every single prop here? So these are pre-added. Okay, these are pre-added, which is very weird. What happens if I do it in a new save? Let's do it in a new save. And let's see what happens. Quit without saving. Play. New game. Let's call it test. And let's create a garden and play. Okay, I'm doing this. Bomb. And it still does it. It adds 3 carnivores, 3 critters, 3 diet, 3 flower, 3 generic, 3 herbivore, insect, large mammal, mineral. Mineral is good. What is happening here? So is the recursive part of this function that is being weird. Is there I think it's the recursive part of this function that's being weird. It might not be. But register counter action, we only have 2 references to it. So it's not like, you know what I'll do? You know what I'll do is I will go here. Let's load the scene with the garden manager. I am so hungry right now. Let's do something that is very much silly. Let's do something that is very much silly. And do on update. We go input system dot. Can we call a keyboard generic keyboard dot get device can we get input? Do we have an input class? Don't we have an input class anymore? Keyboard dot current dot let's say space key dot let's press this. Okay, let's do this. If keyboard was pressed this frame, we go and on trade ledger updated. We just print everything. Let's see how it starts. Let's see what the initial state is, because it's very weird that we get that. So now it's 0. This is honestly, I am very, very confused, because now this is correct, okay? The problem is that all of these traits are getting added 3 times. All of these traits are getting added 3 times. I don't see any 3s in here. Counter page get trait. Okay. If action right type add. Should we change this from So why is it that when I have a single, when I do not do anything, okay, so place, now every time that I read it just by pressing space, oh wait, I'm actually adding stuff now. Okay, okay, when I press space it stays the same, which at least we know it's not the event that triggers it. Oh wait, there's something to it. Prop placer, gameplay player, prop placer. Right now what we do is we get the first one, okay? We get the first one. We don't need this. I'm gonna to do assumption it always has a prefab. We cannot just destroy our code with a ton of null checks. Okay. So game state place prop to spawn, game state player position true. It's always gonna be the boulder. We only have one reference to it, so it's like, is it in here? No, it's not in here because crop placer, garden trail ledger. It's not in there because we already ran that code. So how is it in here and not triggering this? Is it in the logger? No, it's not in the logger because we got 0 that way. I am very confused. I am very, very, very confused. Okay, let's try something and let's see if the persistence work. So I'm gonna start the game. Okay, this should have 0 of everything. This should have 0 of everything. Perfect. I'm gonna save and quit. I'm gonna play. What is this? I have no... Oh, I have not saved it. I'm dumb. I'm gonna go in gameplay check. And if I press space... If I press space, we have 0 of everything. Now, I'm gonna place a prop. This, what is it gonna do? This is gonna add 1 prop and 3 of all the other traits, which is weird, but 1, 2, I'm gonna add 3, but I'm also gonna delete 2. So if we look at the last log, we have +3 boulder, and then we have all of this, which doesn't make any sense. Okay, it doesn't make any sense for some reason. Also because it's not logging all of the others. Why is it adding it to them? I know! Oh my fucking god. I know what the problem is, I think. Carnivore. Let's check carnivore and critter. So I know what the problem is. If it's not this, I'm making a blunder. So carnivore, debug has a... Where is the GUID? Do you not have the GUID? Do you not have a GUID? Serialized garden trait. I trait. Garden trait. GUID, you should have a GUID. Where is your GUID, man? Oh wait, let me do this. I'll tell you what the problem is. All of these guys have an empty GUID. Oh my god, this makes so much more sense now. We are updating. All of these guys have the same empty GUID, which should not be, okay? So what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to go. Also, what happens if I select it? What wasn't that working? Okay, I'm going to add a new button here to just add a new GUID, because all of those assets were created before I added a GUID to the thing, to the assets, so they all have an empty GUID. What I'm gonna do now is I'm going to... What is the new one? What is the newest one? I'm guessing this is the newest one. .454. This should be the newest one. Open with Notepad. And this has pages, nothing. Let's check this. Open with Notepad. Okay, pages. Let's look for pages here. You know what we can do? We can open VS Code. Oh, you're not seeing it. Wait. Okay, let's look. Okay, yeah, you can see. We have a ton of these, and we also have one with an empty GUID. Okay. Now I'm much more, now I'm very much happier knowing it's not my code that doesn't work. It's just I forgot to give everything a GUID. So I'm going to open the custom editor. I'm gonna open the custom editor code that I have here. Editor scripts. If GUI layout dot button enforce GUIDs, and here is fill in empty GUIDs. And we're gonna go here, fill private void fill in empty. I know I'm empty GUIDs. It should be here, and it's gonna be like for each iterate trait in asset. All iterates. This should not be here. It should be here. What's the problem? Oh, we're missing one. Okay. If trait dot GUID dot length is less than 1, we're gonna go and I'll do something. I'll do a very bad thing. Trait serialize scriptable object as SSO is equal trait as serialized scriptable object if SSO is not equal to null, which is never true, but let's just add that. SSO, and here we're gonna add a method, and we're gonna do reset. We're gonna do onValidate. You know what? We're gonna do public set GUID. Perfect. Okay, now we go garden, default garden. This. I'm gonna close this, honestly. Okay. And we're gonna go in and enforce GUIDs. Clear. And now if we go here and look at the traits, debug, they are gonna have all different GUIDs. So the problem is fixed, I believe. Yeah, all the GUIDs are gonna be different. Oh my god, I'm so relieved now. I am so relieved that our and here we want to go and be like, again, hide in inspector. Hide in inspector. Okay. I'm so relieved. So now what we can do is let's play the game. Let's play the game. And if I place a prop, yes, we have the correct amount, I think. Yeah, +1 stone, +1 prop, +1 mineral, and +1 boulder. And we just have everything that works. Okay, this looks very... This doesn't look like much. So we save and quit. we play, we go back to this, I guess. Yes, perfect. If I press space, let me clear the console. And let me go back here. Space. Mineral 28, prop 28, stone 28, and boulder 28. It gets saved. This works. This unlocks so much stuff. Now the real gameplay can be implemented. So, perfect. Let's save the... Why do you... What changes in the scene here? .unity. .unity. Where is it? Where are you? .unity. Where are you? .unity. I don't find a scene in the changed files in GitHub desktop. You know what? It's not a problem. Trait ledger in game state / save data. Okay, this is amazing. Okay, this is amazing because now we can really do anything in the game. Because what's gonna happen, and let me bring paint back up. What's gonna happen is that we are going to have, we're basically, okay, let's say we start with a blade of grass. So we can basically put in the garden blades of grass, and we also have little pebbles, but on top of the little pebbles we have like a big boulder, and on top of the blade of grass we have a nice little flower. Okay, the problem is this needs at least 5 blades of grass to be put in the garden, and this needs needs that 4 pebbles have been added. Okay, but then we also have another thing, which is like a boulder with like a pickaxe stuck. This is like my example in general, but it's like it's probably not gonna be in the game. It's like a pickaxe stuck in a stone, in a boulder, and this needs for this like -5, and for this -4. Okay, this needs for us to have removed like plus. Let's do, okay, this needs, the boulder needs for us to have used 4 of these, and these needs us to have removed 4 of these and used 5 of these. All right, and the flower, we need to have played this. So at the start, this is our T0. Perfect. Now let's say we play +5. Now in T1 we have this. This is T1, which is good. Now if we play 4 of these, so we do +4. Now our T3, and I'm gonna do that in purple, sorry, T2 is gonna be all of this, and we're gonna expand how many props we have at our disposal. And this thing works with prop, and of course, like in T4, we're gonna also we're satisfy the requirements for this guy, and we're gonna unlock this guy as well. The same goes for our little friend, the bee. Okay, so we have the bee. we have our friend the bee. And our friend the bee, what does he want? To show up and to settle in. To show up, it wants us to have +1 flower. And to show it, to settle in, it wants us to have +2 flowers, okay? And maybe +2 grass. So here we have our wait. Here we have our props. Voice crack, sorry. So, and remember, our props require this. And let's say this requires +2, okay? So when we play, I mean, this probably it is the same. So let's say we need not just plus, we need for it to have 2 and 2, okay? So we can play 2 grass, and playing 2 grass is going to 1, 2. Playing 2 grass is gonna allow us to unlock the flower. Playing 1 flower is gonna allow us to, well, let me do it in orange. Is gonna allow us to unlock, to have a bee show up. But if we wanted to settle in, we need to play another flower, but we also need to make sure that we have the 2 grasses as well. And that is it. Now the next thing I need to code is something that I kind of have already. So if I go here, I do have somewhere here an unlocked prop ledger, but this sucks. I could create, I know this is a problem that is easily sort of resolved with like graph theory, but if I need to make a graph for all the unlocks, it's gonna take up so much memory because it's gonna have so many nodes and branches. And how do you call the edges, basically? Yeah, it's gonna have so many vertices and edges. So I'm not gonna make a graph. Here what I'm gonna do is I'm looping through every prop and checking every requirement of that prop. What I probably want to do is create an intermediate structure where I only keep the where I keep the dependencies of every single prop. So I have a dictionary. I use the UI, the GUID of one prop one trait, sorry, as the key, and I have a set of dependencies. So every single trait, prop, critter, or trait that is in that that is contained in that required for that prop, for example. And when I have the update, then yes, I could actually send the message with, I could raise the event using the trait that is being updated in the ledger, and then I could go, okay, this is being updated, is there anything that has this a dependency? So I actually want to have the reverse dictionary. So let's try to paint it. Don't save. So what do I have here? I have dep dependency, and I have the, let's call them prop. Okay. So for example, I have here, I can also type in here. Oh, bellissimo. Pebble. I go size 20. Size 20. Okay. So yeah, I can do this. I can have, if I have my pebble, and here I of course have the boulder, but I also have the boulder with pickaxe. And here, let's say I have my grass, so I have the grass, and here I have the flower, but I also have the bee. At the same time, okay, here I have the flower, here I have the bee. I mean, these are critters. I'm mixing critter and props because I don't have enough to make a proper example. But this is what I'm saying is, if I have this thing, I can then go and update only the satisfied. I'm wondering. And then I can have another dictionary for every single requirement for every single thing. So I just go and remove the ones, and I go and make my table much smaller every time I update or unlock something. So it starts at it's huge. I could also build this smartly, so it's like, what can I unlock with this, and only keep track of those. Oh my god, this is gonna be so much work to figure out. This is going to be so much work to figure out. I might actually do it another time. So yeah, give me 5 seconds. You know what I'll do? I'll go get something to eat, and I'll figure out if it's worth it to start it now or at another time. Wait, we also, the music ended right now. That's crazy. That is crazy. I need, you know what? Let's low-key. And let's also, I'll be right back. I saw that, by the way. Thank you. I already hydrate. Oh, it's empty. Very good timing. I'll also go fill up my cup. Thank you. I'll be right back. Give me a couple minutes. Bro was muted. I thought you could hear me. I'm having a little snack. And I was saying this is going much slower than I would say. Then I would do like then it would go if I wasn't just talking the entire time. But even though there's only 2 people in here, I want to make sure that the stream is kind of a stream anyway. So at least I'm practicing talking about what I'm doing, I guess. But yeah, we are unlocking the real power of this. I'm gonna delete this one. It's not read this code entirely. I hope the microphone doesn't pick up me chewing. In that case, I apologize if it does. But yeah, thank you, Johnny, for dreaming hydrate, by the way. Alright. Let's get back to it. I said I would do a coding stream for 4 hours. Let's do a coding stream for 4 hours. My throat cannot do it anymore. But let's do it. Let's do it. Okay. So instead of doing this, what we want to do, I think I'm gonna put this in the front end. Yo to you, welcome back. Okay, let's do it. I think this class can go. Okay, and also let's close all of the VS Code, Visual Studio tabs that we don't need. So where is that class instead? I need to find Garden Trait Manager here. Let her go. 07 little class. Oh, by the way, first thing first, let's commit this. Okay, you know what? I committed everything already. Sometimes classes that you wrote without testing, I just wanted to keep my brain active when I wrote that code. I was only doing the backend with no testing. I was like, it works on paper, and as you saw, it worked. Everything worked on paper, so props to me. But like now that we are actually using the code, we need to make sure if that code is working correctly. Okay, was that song very loud or was it just me? Okay, so we need to create gameplay. Where is it? Gameplay. I think Garden Trait Manager can do that. We need to create. How does Steve stay fit? The Minecraft Steve? What Steve are we talking about? What Steve do you mean? The Minecraft Steve is the only Steve I can think of right now. Is this like Steve Nuts or something? He does Minecraft exercises. He does Minecraft exercises. Johnny, I don't want to be rude, but that might be the worst joke I've ever heard. I am not, honestly, it might, you know what, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. I might not be understanding that, but that, put the drums away. What is that? I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. I might not be understanding the joke. No. You know what? I'll take that back. That was an insanely good joke. That was a very good joke. Look. Amogus. Amogus. I got another one. Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready. Let's hear that. Let's hear that. Okay, while you type it, I'll okay, so Garden State needs basically a prop. For now, let's do it in the state here, and then we can expand it later, I guess. Private dictionary, and we go string. String. String array, and we call it dependencies. Okay, we go on here. How do Endermen stay in shape? They do Minecraft exercises. I don't know, Johnny. They teleport. I have no clue. I literally have no clue. How do they stay in shape? They are blocks. They stay in the shape of a block. Why is the dependencies not already built? Dependencies should be already built, right? We could add that to the garden asset. By lifting blocks and doing endurance trade. Okay, this this was this was much better. It might be I might be dumb and I didn't get the previous one. This was much better. Though I feel like you put the dash, the hyphen in the wrong part of endurance, but you know what? You redeemed yourself. You just got redeemed. You get a pink chicken celebration. Where should I put the dependencies? Because honestly, I could do this. Serialized field. This should very well be like pre-calculated. Please, I don't know. Minecraft memes websites are just garbage. The fact that you are on a Minecraft meme website is just that is awesome. I thought you were like thinking of them. I thought you were like trying to come up with the best Minecraft joke, but honestly, this is so funny. Ether, listen to. I don't like this idea, honestly, of what I'm doing right now. Okay, listen to serialized field, private, void event channel, so on scene ready. And we can go here and be like private, void, build dependency table. Build dependency table. Okay. And here we go. On scene ready dot on event raised plus equal build dependency table. And we move this here and we replace the plus with a minus. Okay. I don't like this. To do. Figure out a way to pre-build it. There's no reason not to. I'm guessing I could actually build it at runtime. At build time, sorry. Let's go. Okay. So we need the props. So for each private dictionary string. Can I name this? No. String array. Dependency table. We're gonna be dependency table is equal new dictionary, and we're gonna go and be like, for each garden prop in game state dot garden asset dot props. What we want to do is loop through all. This is gonna be a long loop. Can I build a loop? Convert to 4. Perfect. For I. Yeah, that's also like prop list prop garden prop. Also, this needs to go into gameplay. It's already there. Props is equal to GameState.GardenAsset.props. Hey, we got the first spam of the day. You're getting banned. Please get out of my place. Props, and we okay. So we go props.count. We also want to pre-calculate int c is equal props.count. Go to C, garden prop. Now we want to do and be like, let's pre-allocate everything. So garden prop. We want to have require garden requirement. Let me check here. It's a list. Garden requirement. Requirements garden requirement rec. Okay, I'm gonna use all of these. So it's gonna be prop is equal to that. Rex is equal. Well, I don't know how C# optimizes this. So since there's gonna be a lot of loops, I'm just going to pre-declare these guys. Requirement is equal to prop dot requirements. Honestly, I don't think I need this list. Int k. We're not gonna initialize it, and we're gonna go for int j is equal to 0. J is less than k. J plus plus. Rec is gonna be equal to prop dot unlock requirements dot like index j. And here is like we need to get the, if it's a trait, we put the trait. Okay, so basically here what we do is we go dependency table. We go list string. No, it's different. It's different than that. It's actually different than that. It's more like, is there a way to get like what trait? Yes, target perfectly. Then let's go here and let's do I trait. Let's call it the dependency dep, and it's gonna be dep is equal to dat dot the target. Why are you not? Oh, trade, sorry. No. Am I crazy? Got a requirement. Oh, it's private. I'm dummy. I'm a dummy, public. Dot target. Okay. What I want to do here is be like, if dependency table dot contains key dep dot GUID, we want to dependency table dep dot GUID, and honestly here again we just needed the GUID, so let's do string dep dep dot add, what is X? It's a string array. Oh, it's a string array. It's a string array still. So, you know what? Let's just make this a list. We're not saving so much by. Okay. K is equal to prop dot unlock reference dot count. Okay. Target GUID dependency table var dependency table dot dep dot add, and we go prop dot GUID. Perfect. Otherwise, dependency table dot add dep new list string, and I think I can just put in prop dot GUID. Okay, this creates our dependency table. My ears are dying right now. Let me do something. Let me try something here. Okay, I have dangly I have dangly headphones now. Okay, I should still be able to hear what happens if there's any alerts. We add to the dependency table. Honestly, this is a one-time thing. I hate how this looks, so I'm gonna pretend string int garden prop. Okay, and this should create our dependency table. For all the props. So if I go, yeah, I mean this is a funny way of keeping your headphones on. But the problem is that after almost 3 hours, how long it has been, my ears are starting to hurt. Garden Trait Manager. Instead of debugging this, we are going to debug the dependency table. Okay. If we press space, we should see. I mean, to be fair, we could just do that. We could just do that here. For each string key in dependency. Okay, perfect. Debug. Debug.log. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be key dependencies, and here we're gonna put basically string.join comma, dependency table key. Okay, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Let's load this. Let's take the garden manager and I don't like this, by the way. I don't like that I had to do this. Unload scene. Of course, this is unreadable. Also, there is very much just 4 things. What? This is very much not correct. This is very much not correct. Or maybe it is. For a second, let's pretend instead of doing this, we're gonna do name. Let's do name and let's see what happens there. Stone dependencies, boulder. It's the opposite. Like stone is a dependency of boulder. Grass is a dependency of daisy. Plant is a dependency of oak. Apparently, okay, and boulder. Okay, yeah. This makes sense with what I remember I have written it. So if we go, so key is a dependency for. Okay, now this will make more sense, and when we debug this now, we can have proper information. Stone is a dependency for boulder. So if we go here, garden data, we have boulder, props boulder. We can see that it has an unlock requirement, place some rocks, and it has as the trait the stone. So stone is a dependency for boulder. If we go and look at the oak tree has, needs to be some plants, okay, and you need to have removed the boulder. So plant and boulder are a dependency for oak. Perfect. This already saves us so much computational power, because now we can just go and unlock them. So the garden assets should have a dictionary, a serialized dictionary for the traits where I can fetch them. But for now, what I'll do is I'll do it here. For now, I'll do it here. So private dictionary. Is the code too small, by the way? Do you need it to be zoomed in to at least understand what I'm doing? How do I want to do this? So let's get to a thinking position. I'll be thinking. Okay, so how do we do it now? Oh, you can see the fan now here in the back. It's doing so much noise. It's making so much noise in the microphone. Sorry about that. I don't see you. I saw that you type in chat, but it's too far. I cannot read it. No, it's fine. It's fine. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Back up from a thinking position. We thunk enough. Hey, Pancake! Hello! Add guns and oil? Wait, are we making a... We're pandering to the US audience? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It was a joke. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. It's a game about tending a little garden and attracting animals to your garden. So I don't know if Guns and Oil will necessarily fit, but maybe we could. Maybe an oil, like we could have like a biome that is like a machine biome where every animal is a machine, and you have like the oil rig that you can place as a prop. That would be pretty funny. Yes, Johnny. If you go to youtube.com/@malimakes /live, you will see the stream there if you would rather watch it on YouTube. I have my iPad in front of me with the two chats. I still have not figured a way. I've been streaming on both platforms for a while, and I still have not figured a way to have both chats in the same place. So I just have them side by side on a custom web page. And yeah, I stream on Malimakes here when I do game dev or Malimakes stuff, and then I stream on Malimore also on YouTube when I do gaming stuff. Lately, that has been playing Paper Mario, the remake. Anyway. Now, yes, we want to do this basically. We want to on ledger update, instead of being a void action, this wants to be an iterate action. This is gonna tell us what action has been invoked basically. So we're gonna here garden prop to spawn, and here we're gonna go prop dot trait, and let me check something first. Okay. So now we want to make that, and garden trait manager, we want to also iterate trait changed. Basically, that now we're gonna take all the dependencies for that. So list string dependents is gonna be a new that basic is gonna be basically dependency table of trait changed dot GUID. Perfect. And now for those we can check the requirements, but this already makes it so much more cheap, much cheaper. Hey Paolo! Hi YouTube chan. Hello. Did you have 2 accounts, or was that a new thing to make me freak out? Here I should probably put here the ones that have been unlocked. Okay, I should put here the ones that have been unlocked. So basically what I want to do is have a in the game data. Okay, let's go back, and I have way more than just 2. Oh, whoa, cool. Game data. Here we will also want to have a public list of string, basically. Okay, unlocked props. Okay, we're gonna have a list of props that have been unlocked. In the game state, we want to have trait management here, trait ledger, We want to have a private. Why are you public, by the way? Private. List of string. Let's call. You know what? You know what? Garden prop. Unlocked props is equal new list of those. And I realize now that I need to put it here, and let's go prop unlocking. Yeah, you can see the YouTube chat is not being super active today. We've had streams where a lot of people came in, but I feel like the rebranding of the channel, like changing the name of the channel, has slowed the visibility of my streams down a little bit, but it's no big deal, honestly. Okay, and let's go public list garden prop unlocked props get unlocked props set is equal to that. Perfect. And what we want to do here is we want to go to save the game management gameplay manager, and this is kind of the thing that I'm gonna have to change, because right now it doesn't make sense that I have to. Why do I have to like parse it and then re-encode it basically? Because here I'm gonna have like list string unlocked props is equal new list strings, and I'm gonna do for each garden prop prop in that exactly. I'm gonna do unlocked props dot add prop dot GUID. We can remove this and we can remove this, and we go data dot game dot unlocked props is equal to that. Exact. So we do this, and here we read it from the file, and we go we go here and we do this. Okay, bye Mal, gotta go now, see you. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm probably gonna end stream very soon too, because it's 3 hours. My throat is done for. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the stream. I really appreciated you tuning in, and yeah, have a good rest of your day. What I want to do here is PogChamp, PogChamp. What is the difference between Pog and PogChamp in terms of Twitch culture? I'm very bad at this question. This is the question that's getting me cancelled. Finally. Like in meaning, not in emote. I know the emote is different, but what's the difference in meaning? This is gonna get me cancelled for real. Unlocked props. So we are going to have. Oh, this is ugly as hell to do. Again, this is ugly. I'm gonna need to find a way to pre-compute a GUID iterate table in the garden asset. Okay, so basically, I mean, I could do it here, right? I could do it. I could just do it here. Yeah, are you the only guy that needs it? You're not. I think the game state should have that. So when, oh, I have a great idea. When the trait gets assigned, we create the table. Perfect. Private, what? Private dictionary string itrait, and this is gonna called trait GUID mappings. And when we set, we go garden asset is equal to value. If no, never mind. Garden asset is equal to value, and then we do trait GUID mappings is equal new dictionary for int e is equal to 0, e less than garden asset dot all iterates dot count e plus plus, and here we're gonna do trait GUID mappings dot add, no, dot add, and we're adding. Let's change this in a for each. Can you change this in a for each? Got an asset. Yeah, let's do it for each. For each iterate t in get an asset dot all iterates t dot GUID t. Perfect. So now we have the proper now we have the proper structure for that. Public dictionary string itrait trait GUID mappings. Okay, this makes it so much easier to do everything now, because here what we can do is, first thing first, we are going, let's see, unlocked props. So we're gonna do, I'm gonna mix all of these later, but for now, because I'm going over the same arrays multiple times, I think. And unlocked props. So let's do here list string unlocked props from save is equal new list string first. I think we do this first because, nah, you know what? Ooh, actually great idea. Okay, great idea. So we prefetch the props, okay? We prefetch the props and we add all of them. Oh, we have a dictionary here already, right? We use prefetch prop. Okay, garden prop. Oh, we do not need this anymore. Okay, okay, so we have the table. We have the table already. So this is actually going to go away. This is going to be table mappings. Nope. Trait GUID mappings. Trait. Oh yeah. Game state dot trait GUID mappings as garden prop. Okay. So this is already optimized it. Then what we can do here is let's see. Let's also clean this up a little bit. List prop placed props is equal new list prop. Let's save everything at the end. Oh, wait. Oh, never mind. Okay, never mind. I forgot what this code was doing. Okay, let's go list garden prop. Unlocked props is a new list of garden props. And we have two things we want to take care of. Is one is the ones that have no requirements, and two is the ones that actually have a requirement but were actually loaded. So what we want to do here is for in I is equal to 0, I is less than game state dot you know what, again, for each garden prop in game state dot garden asset dot props. If prop, and we also want to load that, so we go list string locked from save is equal new is equal save system dot save data dot game dot unlock props. If prop dot unlock requirements dot count is less than 1, or we'll start unlocked and this goes bool was unlocked is equal to unlocked from save punto contains prop dot almost perfect void, or was unlocked, we go unlock props dot add prop perfectly. This is not an equal, but this is a new line. Perfect. So we go we go and fetch them from here, and we do this. Why is there so much empty space here? And here what we want to do is go and game state dot unlock props is equal to unlock props. Now I want to do the opposite, but I think we might already, oh yeah, we have already done it. Perfect. Now we want to unlock the prop. Oh my god, there's so much moving pieces in here. Now we want to actually be able to unlock the prop. So what we're gonna do here is going to be, instead of doing this, we're gonna do the same here. So we're gonna is equal new list of string of a garden prop. And we're basically gonna do game state dot unlock prop, and we're generating this method. And here what we're gonna do, garden prop, perfect. What we wanna do is just say unlock props dot add prop. And what we want to do here is also create a nice event for that. So public event unity action garden prop on prop unlocked is equal delegate, like that. Perfect. And here we want to do also bool send event we want to not send the event in this case. We want to go here and be like if send event raise event on prop unlocked dot invoke prop. Perfect. We're almost done. We're almost done. Now, in the Garden Trait Manager, and this is where stuff is gonna happen. When let me run a little ad break for 1 minute. So no, wait, you know what? I'm not gonna run. Yeah, you know what? I will. Okay. When I have this, I'm going to list garden prop is equal dependent props dependents dependent props is equal new list for in I is equal to 0, I is less than dependents dot count I. What we want to do is go and be like game state dot mappings. Fibergun, hello, welcome to the stream. How is it going? Pretty good, thank you. It's been a long stream. This is the trail of the stream. We've been coding actually a little bit. I've been yapping a lot, but all good. How about you? How's your Minecraft going? I tuned in yesterday. I was at the gym. I was watching you trying to figure out tech issues while on the, how do you call it? We call it ciclette in Italy, like the indoor bike. That's this stationary bike, I think. And then I had to run because I have a terrible sunburn on my back, and the sweat from that caused it to like itch like crazy. It was like one of the worst experiences of my life. It felt like having little creatures like ants crawling under my skin and biting me. Too much. Sorry. It was weird, and I could not watch the stream. All I wanted to do was scream. You're doing fine. Stream is going great, actually. That's awesome. That you know, okay. You know what I mean? Oh my god. I thought it would never end. I thought my life was that now. That was crazy. But I'm glad your streams are going well. Showering usually, in fact, I did go back home and shower immediately. Garden prop. Yeah, and I did. By the way, I've been wanting to ask, what do you use dual stream on YouTube and Twitch? Let me show you, my friend. Let me show you. I have this nice multiple output Infinity Mirror. Let's go. I have this fine multiple output plugin for OBS. You can add new target. You can just put in your URL, your stream key, and you can set it up. You can also set up like everything here. Like there's different settings. If you do get from OBS, it basically doesn't have any impact on performance. Like it will probably have some, like there's more data going out, but it's very simple. And the thing, my bigger problem is I stream to 2 different YouTube channels. Like right now we're streaming to Mali Makes, but when I play games I'm streaming to Malimore, and that means that I have no way of having like a reliable chats, like unified chat for both. Like I cannot use the Streamlabs one or the Stream Elements because they do not support 2 YouTube channels. So I also built, let me go. I also built a little website for me to see the chats side by side. So if you do, like, I don't think you will need it because you can have a normal double chat like merged. But if you need that, of course I will do it myself, absolutely. But if you need that for your stream, let me know. I can very easily replicate it and give it to you. I can just give you it's fully customizable. It also supports Kick, even though I don't stream on Kick and I don't really plan to. No, I messed up the YouTube. It's not perfect. It's very janky. It was like very fastly built. But yeah, if you need that, I can send it to you. But I think you would be fine with the Stream Elements or Streamlabs one that supports one YouTube channel and one. Sorry, I'm copying the YouTube Live ID right now because that's how I included in it here. But yeah, it's very simple. It's very, very simple. You just go to OBS website. You download the multiple output plugin. You install it and you have it. And then you can like this. Like you can stop them. You can set them to start with OBS. It's pretty easy, I would say. I first had to make a dual streaming work. I use Streamlabs, unfortunately, so I'm not sure if the plugin works for that. I mean, Streamlabs is just a fork of OBS. I think it should work. Doesn't Streamlabs already support dual streaming? Or it might just be the pro version, I guess. Yeah, it might just be the pro version, to be fair. Game state, what was I doing here? Dependence I gives me a string. Oh wait, this is a nitrate, okay. As garden prop. TypeScript type shit, I should not be using as. I only put props in here, right? Prop unlock requirements count. I only put props in here, so there are only gonna be props in the dependency table. These are GUIDs of props. I could also do, you know what? Garden prop. Boom. We fixed it. Much simpler. Garden prop. Less operations. Prop. Yeah, pretty sure it's a pro version. Nah, that's fair. Might just port everything to normal OBS, to be honest. Honestly, I also did start streaming on Streamlabs. The only real problem is like setting up. Once you set everything up, it's basically the same. It's basically just like you can easily just go for OBS. So I said you're starting. You're gonna do a rundown. What did you do today? I will absolutely do it. Yeah. Just give me 1 second because there's one more thing that I need to do and now I'm lost. Okay, yeah. When we update this, what I want to do is go. Oh my god, this sucks. We wanna check for garden prop independence for each, and we want to go and do bool unlocked is equal to false or is equal to true. This is in nested. I'm trying to avoid as much the nested loops as possible. I think this was actually 3 nested loops earlier. So for each garden requirement rec in prop dot unlock requirements, unlocked is or equal to rec dot evaluate game state dot trait ledger. Oh my god, this sucks. This is the ugliest code. Honestly, I'm just putting this together and I'll fix this when I'm not been talking for 3 hours. Nested loops are the best. Why would you need multiple function if you could just implement in your computer? Exactly. Am I right? Am I right? This is like spaghetti for real. I'm not only using nested loops, I'm using for each, which is less performant. It's like it's a micro optimization, let's be honest. But okay. So I'm not even gonna check. It's just gonna be faster that way. It's gonna be the same. It's not like they're gonna have super complex requirements. So what I'm doing is unlocking new things that I can use. And now here is if unlocked. If I start true and I just or equal every time. Sorry, not or equal, but and equal every time. If just one requirement is false, everything is gonna be false. And here is gonna be like game state dot unlock prop, and yeah, true. And here let's just say game state state. Here on prop unlocked, unlock prop if prop if unlock props contains prop return. Even this is not particularly efficient. I'm looking at a list, though it's gonna be long at some point. But right now I just want to validate my idea that this game can work. And here what I'm doing is let's do game state dot on prop unlocked plus equal on prop unlocked. Minus equal private void. Debug.log unlocked prop. Everything compiles, which is great. Now I'm gonna move the pebble here because I know the boulder depends on the pebble. I need to place at least 4 of these. Let's see what happens. We should see like unlocked prop appear when we place 4 pebbles. So what happens? The given key was not present in the dictionary. What do you mean a dependency table is not? Doesn't have that. Game state. Debug.log. Hello. Setting garden asset. Does it not? I'm very confused. How is that not being... Setting garden asset. Okay, stone is in dependency for boulder. Okay. Now, if I go here and I inspect this, this is a pebble. Perfect. Now, game state SO on ledge update. But the error was thrown from here. On ledger update dependency table. Am I building the dependency table? Yes, I'm building the dependency table. So stone is a dependency for boulder. Perfect. Adding stone, parent of pebble. Adding, okay. Oh, I see. I see what the problem is. If dependency table dot contains, I'm adding pebble. I'm only calling the ledger for pebble and not for stone. Contains this. I see the chat. Let me get there. Return. Okay. By the way, if you're still up for joining a Minecraft server, again, I know you're more than welcome. I would love to. My problem with that is I don't know how much time I will be able to dedicate to it. Like, I can try if you don't mind me just entering and never logging in. But I can. I'll DM you on Discord. I just don't know how reliable I am for that. But it might actually be something that works. We'll see. Thank you for the invite, by the way. I don't want to seem ungrateful. We need to invoke that. Oh my god, that is annoying. We need to invoke that recursively. Oh shit. Garden requirement. Okay, game state. You know what? We can... Okay, this is annoying, but we can make this function here, this method, return a list of iterates, all of those that had been changed. Oh, this is ugly! This is so ugly! I'm doing it recursively, oh no! Returning a list recursively. It's not super hot, but okay. Sorry, I was distracted a bit. Would you like exactly like I think it's fine. I'll DM you on Discord to express this better. But the thing is, I don't know how much time I'm putting into Minecraft because I am going to I don't know exactly what I'm going to stream if I want to stream Minecraft, because Minecraft takes a lot of time. But if there's people on the server that we can just have some shenanigans with, that probably makes it easier to stream Minecraft, I believe, rather than just committing to like a build or something. But like it would be very nice. I appreciate the invite. I don't know, like I can join, but like then I leave and never come back. It's like weird. I don't want to make it weird. Return new list. So what we're gonna do is go here, be like list traits returned is equal new list. Return or returned. And what we want to do here is be like returned dot add range and here we want to return, right? And we want to, and here we want to just go return dot add trait, something like this, I guess. Now in game state, instead of this, is gonna be a list changed list iterate. List iterate. Yeah, absolutely. I'm setting up an area with few people I know. There is a plugin on the server that allows you to talk to people nearby without disc. Oh my god, that's awesome. You know the do you need the mod for that? But that sounds a lot of fun. The fact that you don't need Discord open, so I'm guessing it also fades the audio away. That makes it so much better than what we had on the other server. List iterate trait changed traits, changed traits. So now garden trait ledger, nope, garden trait manager is gonna be list iterate changed for and e is equal to 0. For this, look at that, triple nested loop. To do this cannot exist. Triple nested. Are you kidding? And we go changed I. This is gonna be a continue instead of a return. And this changed I. You do need the mod, but I mean that is I was not complaining. It's just we didn't have mods on that other server, so we use that. So I'm guessing this one uses a mod, but it's awesome. It's awesome. Yeah, that sounds a lot of fun. That sounds a lot of fun. Okay, let's try now. Oh, wait, we actually have remove prop. Oh, okay. List I trait changed. We got it. That. You will see the game since the last time you saw this. This has something in it now. Please work. I beg you, please work. Okay. 2, 3. Okay, now we should get 4. No! Where is my... God damn it. Unlock prop. If raise event. Okay, wait. Garden trait manager. We don't need to do this. Garden trait manager. We should get a prop unlocked. We can delete these. We verified that this works. And if you're upsetting mod anyway, I recommend adding sodium. Oh, is that the one, like the one with the like black UI that everyone? Okay, yeah, I think I know what sodium is. Okay, yeah. I mean, I will definitely. I don't really need Optifine on this computer. It's kind of crazy. I grew up with a computer that I grew up playing 20 FPS maximum, and so it's crazy for me that a computer doesn't need Optifine to run. But I mean, if it makes a game better, I will totally install it. So the thing is, now we got here. It's nice to not torture machine, since it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't have a downside. Right? I agree. Why is it not unlocking? It needs to have at least 4. I don't know. You know what? I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out another day. Anyway, what did we do today? So let me show you the game first, how it has evolved since. I mean, last time you joined, I think it was doing. No, not this. This. I was creating the save system, and now we have this option. We can create a new game. Or we can select existing games, and what we can do here is we now have tools. If you look in the bottom left of the screen, like up here, we have 4 tools, and if I go prop place, I can place props. Also, I snap if I stop moving that I'm close enough to an entity, or I'm just going to whoop, snap to it, whoop, and if I go remove, I can also do the same and remove the props that get placed. And this is also so let me. Oh, no, wait. Let me check something. I mean, for now, it does it from basically the radius of the sphere away, so it's very far. But as you can probably tell with almost everything here, I'm not doing the polishing yet. For now, I just need to care that it works, and I'm gonna fix that in a second, like when I'm done. Hope. Okay, perfect. So now I can save and quit, and let's check what the thing looks like. If I go here and go to game management, in the game state, in the save data, unlocked prop, it looks like I've unlocked it. Okay, it looks like I've unlocked the prop. Let's go play. Let's go to gameplay check again. Game state. Debug. Unlocked props. Oh, wait, I didn't unlock anything. I have not unlocked anything. Why haven't I unlocked it? I'm trying to basically, the way this works is I have a tree-like structure of traits, and every prop implements some of these traits, and every creator implements some of these traits. And the way props are unlocked is by incrementing the counter of how many of these traits I have in my garden. And there are 3 counters. There's add, delete, and exist, which is basically add minus delete. And like it, I don't have I used to have drawings on Paint, but I don't have it anymore. But yeah, basically what I did today was implement this tree-like structure, and if I go to Unity, tools, easy save 3, tools, open persistent data path. If I go here, this is what time is it now? 6:48. Date modified 6:39. I guess it's the last one. Is it? 8 kilobytes. Oh my god, this is very fucking big. But if I take this and I take it to Visual Studio Code and I format the document, you can see like this is okay. This 63 basically represents I've added 63 of that trait and I have removed 11. And as you can see, like we have multiple of these. And these are, for example, 63 11, 63 6, for example. Okay. The ones with 63 are going to be I'm guessing I'm also gonna have like a 6. No, okay. These two, I'm guessing it's boulders and pebbles, or vice versa. And these are going to be, for example, small for the pebbles is gonna be stone. It's gonna be the traits implemented by those. And I'm using, as you can see, there is a lot of those. These are the ones that are placed. This is probably what is taking the most space on the disk. I need to probably find a way to have a smaller GUID. Also consider this is gonna get encrypted and compressed, so it might actually end up, you know what, let's try something. Nah, I don't want to do it now. I want to see what the encrypted and compressed version of this is like. But yeah, so I have all of this, and unlocked props should be the ones that are available. And what is not working now is that these ones are available because they have 0 requirements, so you have them from the start. Might want to make it a smaller floating number since the exact location doesn't matter that much. I mean, to be fair, a smaller floating, yeah, I mean, this is more costly. I think this is not the issue. I think this is not, you know what, honestly, I think this is not gonna be a problem. I have a feeling that if I zip this, can I zip this? Compress the zip file. It's 2 kilobytes. Let's see this one. Compress to zip file is 1 kilobyte. So you see, like the small one that is 1 kilobyte is like this. I think let's do something. Let's do copy paste. Open with open. Let me copy everything. Let me paste this 3 times. Okay, this is 35 kilobytes. Let's see what happens. I'm just curious now. This is 46 kilobytes now. Compress the zip file, 3 kilobytes. When I compress, I mean, okay, of course, this is all copied again. So, of course, it gets to basically nothing because it's copied. But at the same time, these GUIDs are always going to be the same. So, and the added, removed, there's a lot of that. Sorry, I'm just blapping. I'm just spewing out words, but there's a lot of repetition. Like, this structure is always there. You have X, Y, and Z. Like, I mean, these are not contiguous, so I'm guessing the numbers don't make it compressible so much. But like every single key, the IDs are all the same. I'm pretty sure. I am pretty sure that we're safe. Like, I could optimize this by having lists instead of objects here, like a single GUID and then all the positions. That could be a little optimized. But to be fair, like all of this is getting so compressed. So compressed. So I am not super worried about it. Okay. And yeah, I did all of that. It doesn't unlock though. It's not unlocking the prop, so I'm gonna get that sorted out tomorrow. I think I'm tired. How long has it been? Also, wait. Super. Oh wait, I I opened the YouTube tab and it was very late in the stream. Okay, yeah, it's been 3 hours and 45. I think I'm done. It's just me and you now, so that's a good point to end it. I mean, thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna end the YouTube stream now. If you wanna come to a Twitch after party, I'll see you there.